Hello there. Issue 4 of Marvel and Fortnite's crossover series is here. The Zero War has taken us from Reality Zero and onto Earth 616, as Spider-Man and his crew are tasked with tracking down the lost shard of the Zero Point taken by Galactus. Last issue, that shard was combined with Antarctic vibranium and stolen by Dr. Doom, who then escaped back to our island. So in this issue, it's back to Reality Zero we go. My name is ADAMARU, which is also my creator code, if you'd be so kind. Issue 4, Zero War, let's go! Spider-Man, Jones, the Imagined and Wolverine leave the Savage Lands and return to the island, using the portal device to pursue Victor Von Doom, along with Shuri, who has never been here before. She immediately asks why it's so cold here, and that's for good reason. They have not travelled to the island itself, rather, they're on the ice moon orbiting the Zero Point. Thankfully, Thor and Storm have made these sub-freezing temperatures survivable, but only barely, on their mission to find the mech. Luckily, the Imagined uses an invisible force field to keep everyone safe. Nice bit of plot armor, but it won't last forever. Back on mission, Wolverine uses his real superpower, Smell, to locate molten metal, which leads the team to an ancient castle. A doorway has been melted into the walls. Arctic vibranium is near. Inside, beings are kept on display. It's kinda like Marvel's Collector. They look to be in some sort of stasis. The last time we saw something like this, we tried to unvault a drum gun. Agent Jones finds the owner of the frozen castle sat on his throne. It's the Ice King, completely still, frozen in place. He's the man behind arguably the worst live event in Fortnite history when he froze the entire island. And luckily, we're about to get some lore on that. As Jonesy steps forward, he triggers something. A hologram-like summon stands before them, and it's the Ice King. He tells us he once had another name, but now he prefers to use Ice King. His task in life is to collect items of power. Items that could reshape reality and therefore are too dangerous to exist. The lore comes thick and fast now as the Ice King tells us why the prisoner was trapped in the dungeons back in chapter 1. Cast your mind back. The prisoner was a former ally, a friend who became intrigued by using the objects of power to change reality to their liking. The Ice King is uncorruptible and immediately he froze his friend in place because he could no longer be trusted. He was being corrupted by power. No second chances here, frozen forever in time and space. The Ice King brought the Ice Moon to Reality Zero in the hopes of it remaining isolated and safe away from everyone else. The Ice King then fell into an eternal sleep, protecting all realities from items that could change the laws of nature. We know that didn't go to plan. Part of the moon sheared off in a storm and splashed down in the ocean below, slowly floating closer and closer until it became a part of our world. He didn't tell us why hench Santa Claus was riding it though. That's a story for another time. What? The heat eventually melted this biome and both the Ice King and the prisoner awoke. They commenced battle once again, unleashing strange beings on the island like zombie snowmen and ninja lizards. Fortnite was weird back then. And that also gave us the Devourer. Eventually, the Ice King prevailed, once again freezing his former friend, in water this time, below the island. Which means he could still be there right now, waiting for his chance to awake. Preoccupied by this war with the prisoner, the Ice King did not see the Devourer's attempt to take out the Zero Point. Luckily, we know the Paradigm and IO joined forces to sort out that little problem for him. The Ice King returned to the moon and made the temperature so hostile no one could survive. Yet standing in front of him are our 5 heroes. And he hits us with a bombshell like no other. Your presence here proves you are too dangerous to remain free. For the good of the Omniverse, you will abide with me as part of my collection. The group are shocked. They are now prisoners on the ice moon. The temperature begins to drop. They are slowly freezing into stasis or death. I'll let you decide. Everyone on the moon will soon meet their end. The group know time is against them. They must complete their mission to find Dr. Doom and the Zero Point Shard. The Paradigm realizes the Foundation and his team are on the moon. As temperatures drop, she radios in. Get off the moon. We cut to the Foundation. We are kind of in the middle of something imagined. They've done it. They've rebuilt the mech, standing in all its glory. Hey, they even found a new arm for it. All they need is the Zero Point Shard to bring all systems back online. We jump back to the Imagined as they finally catch up with Doctor Doom. The Shard is within touching distance. Tactics go out the window, they charge the man in green, but Doom is a much stronger foe than they faced before. And with new weapons in tow, our heroes stand no chance. Yet their sheer numbers and random nature of attacks could see them win. Spider-Man takes Doom's shield. Wolverine goes up and close with claw attacks. Jones gets a new weapon from one of those stasis pillars. Can they do this? No, not a chance. Doom gets a little mad now and uses an explosion of energy like he's going Super Saiyan to force them all back. He lifts the 0-point shard. And if you're wondering what sound that makes, it's whoosh. Very whoosh. Shuri screams. He's figured out how to use the Zero Shard. We can't stand up to that. Luckily, Shuri was planning for this scenario and forced herself close enough to reveal her plan. Shuri has a piece of tech which renders all Antarctic vibranium inert. One click and it's gone. And that's enough time for Spidey to jump in and take back the Zero Shard. If you're wondering how Shuri knew to do this, that story is in Marvel's Doom War. Doctor Doom in that storyline found a way to channel the energy of vibranium, and the only way T'Challa could beat him was by destroying all processed vibranium on the planet. All Earth 616's vibranium was made inert, useless, and Wakanda became bankrupt overnight. But that's not the story we're reading now. Let's get back to Fortnite. Spider-Man now has one job, to reach the mech before the snowstorm ends his life. As the seconds and minutes pass by, the 4 remaining heroes facing Doom are out of ideas and charge into battle one last time, knowing this is likely the end. And every single one of them are defeated by Doom. He is superior. And we know he has better onomatopoeias too, like choom and shkow. In true bad guy fashion, Doctor Doom takes too long to end our heroes, and the moment he's about to do it, a huge crash is heard behind him. Spider-Man has done it. He made it back to the mech, and it's here to stop this supervillain. Never to be perturbed, Doom thinks fast and delivers one last line before escaping. Then I need waste no more time here. The final battle will occur on the island. We will meet again there. They had done it. The two groups had fulfilled their tasks to fix the mech and to power it back up using the Zero Shard. Now piloting the mech again, Paradigm reassures the Imagined that she isn't a double agent. We've already covered that in a previous issue already. Before the group can celebrate, the Ice King's castle crumbles behind them as they head back to the island. The Zero War is about to end. And that's where the issue ends. So one issue to go, and I can't wait to see what happens next. The mech, all our heroes, and Doctor Doom are all coming to the island. I'll see you next month for the final part in this issue. Thank you so much if you used my code. You made this video possible. Much appreciated. I'm Adam, you're awesome. I'll see you next time.